Hello and welcome. Today I just want to show you the easiest way you can add some social media icons to your WordPress site. Many of the themes that you get now will already come with some kind of placeholder where you can add your social media links and create icons. However, they're not always very attractive or in the right place, or maybe they don't have the links that you need. So on the theme that I use, for example, it does include some social media icons automatically in the header up at the top, but it doesn't work well on cell phones or other mobile devices because those aren't responsive and they cover up my header image. So I've decided to add my own, and you can see them just here under my little welcome section. These are the icons that we add, and you can customize these in terms of size and color. And also when you hover, as you can see, they change color and size also, and that's also something that you can customize. So let's go over and make a start. So first of all, you need to add the Simple Social Icons plugin to your site. There's a link provided in the text on the article itself. If you don't know how to add a plugin, there's also another article, A Beginner's Guide to WordPress Plugins, just here, and you can go and follow through there about how to add the Simple Social Icons into your site. So add the plugin and then activate it, and then we're going to go straight over to the widgets page because there isn't any settings at all within the plugin itself. We're going to do everything within a widget. So let's go over and set up a new widget. So if you are a bit uncertain about how to find your widgets page, on your dashboard here on the left hand side on your menu, go to Appearance and Widgets, and up comes this page. These are your widget areas, and they're going to vary depending on what theme you have. So I've got some primary ones just here and also some footer ones, as well as above and below content. And the great thing with the social media icons, you can put them into any of the widget areas within your site. So there's a lot of variety for where you can put them. So if we scroll down through our available widgets here, and we're going to look for the Simple Social Icons and click it, and I want to add it to my secondary widget area. So I click Add Widget, and now that's included here. So I'm going to include this on the bottom of my sidebar so that they'll be nice and easy for us to find. So if you like, it's optional, but you can include a title. So I might put something like Follow Me Here. And of course you probably do want to open all of these links in a new window. Otherwise, if somebody clicked on your Facebook icon, for example, they would end up on Facebook and that would close your site. So by opening them in a new window, it keeps your site open and it opens up to Facebook. So the default icon size here is 36 pixels. I'm going to make it larger. Let's make it 55 and see what happens. And you can also alter here borders and border widths if you want to have those slightly different, but I'm going to just leave those as default. We can also align our widget in a particular way, but I like center, so I'm going to pick that one. And then we have our widget colors just here. So you can mess around with all of these colors until you get a layout that you exactly like. I think I'm just going to change the background and the hover color, and the borders I'm just going to leave as they are. So the background color, let's go for a kind of, well, red's good, maybe a little bit more orangey. Okay, so as we select the color here, you can select it from the palette, or you can select it by dragging your little circle around until you get to a color that you like, or you can also use hex codes. If you aren't sure how to use the hex codes, there is a separate article on that which I'll provide a link to as well. So I'm happy with that one, and now when we hover, I want it to come up a different color, so maybe I want a nice limey green. Let's make it a little bit more bold. There we are, beautiful limey green. Okay, so those are the colors and the size of our icons set. And now we need to add in our links. So this is where the restriction in the widget comes in, because there are only these options for you. So there's plenty there, but if you are using something that's a little bit more obscure, there might not be an option there in order for you to add in your link. So I'm going to start and copy through all of the links to some of the places that I want to link out to. So I've got some blog loving, some Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, etc. One thing to note is the email address. If you want to add an email link into your social media icons, then you put mail to, all one word, colon, and then your email address.com. And that's sets up here the email address that you want to use and tells the link that it's a mail to address. And therefore, if you have a default email client set up, it opens up an email for you to use. So I've added in a few more. Just here for Facebook, for example, you can add in your personal profile or your Facebook page, or as I've done here, I've added a Facebook group. So when someone clicks Facebook, it comes over to our blogging chat group rather than any kind of page. And there's the usual for Pinterest, for example, Twitter, and I've also added YouTube. So once you're happy with them, you hit save, and then it's time to go over and preview the site and see what those look like. So as we scroll down through the site, I've now got my new little section here, headed up Follow Me Here as we asked, and I've got the orange social icons. So let's see what happens when I hover over one. Okay, so it does get that nice bright green, but look what happens. With the size that I have selected, they all fit on one line, but when I hover over, because this icon I'm hovering over goes larger, it drops the next one down to the next line. And that might be something you're happy with, but it may not. It also depends on how many icons and things that you have here. If you have a lot of social places, then you may already be on 2 lines and it may not matter. But I'm just going to go in now and just change up these colors, change up the sizes so that when I hover, it doesn't go to a new line. So presently we've set our icon size to 55 pixels. Let me just change that to 50 and make it slightly smaller, and we'll have a see how that works. So I'm going to save the widget again and then refresh our page. So now the page is refreshed. The icons look just that little bit smaller. They still fit within the one line and look good, and the nice green works. It gets a little bit larger when I hover over, but as you can see, they all now don't drop down. Just the smaller change between going from 55 down to 50 pixels was all that it needed to keep all those on the one side. So now that's basically it. Everything is completed and your new social icons are in place. And of course you can go back to your widget area, close down your widget, and you can drag your widget then wherever you need to, reorder it in your sidebar, or even add or duplicate it into other widget areas on your site. So now don't forget to test your social media icons and make sure that when you click on each one, it does take you over to the correct and intended place. And then when you're happy, I hope you'll come over and check out some of my social media icons and hopefully follow me and get some great blogging tips over on debycoles.com and bloggingforbeginners.com. Thanks for watching.